Oliver Tree is coming forward. This is a person who died on June 14th, 2026 in a helicopter collision. And I didn't know about him before this. I didn't know he existed at all, actually, until I heard the news from on YouTube, from creators that I follow that are younger than me, that follow that are pretty aware of music that is going on today, unlike me, because I'm an old cat lady, and I'm a millennial, so I'm getting older. Okay, but anyway, Oliver Tree is actually stepping forward, and I was kind of just posing to myself out loud. I was wondering if this was an exit point that he chose, and he said yes, and now he's talking to me about it. So all of us there are exit points in our lives that we can choose, where we can choose to leave the earth and our lifetime is over in that body. And Sylvia Brown actually says there's 5 throughout your life. There are 5 exit points. But exit points are a thing. So the soul is contracted. The soul has made your soul, Oliver's soul, my soul. We have all come here to learn specific things, to work out karma, to experience certain events and certain things. What I see from Oliver is that this is what is being expressed to me. He came from a prior life where he didn't get to experience certain things. Okay? Now, in this lifetime, he mapped it out that he was going to quickly experience so much in a short period of time, just in case. That's what he's saying, just in case. Going places, traveling, meeting all different types of people from all different cultures, meeting tribal people, he's showing me like the vastness of the experiences that he's had, how broad and wide it was for him. That is something that he needed to have. He needed to make his mark. He's saying, I needed to make my mark on the world. And the world needed to make its mark on me. So I'm leaving knowing full well that I have accumulated the knowledge that I was meant to in this lifetime. And I'm okay with it. I am at peace with it. It's early for a lot of people who knew me personally to say such things. They might not get it right now because grief is what they have been stricken with. And my energy cannot pierce through that grief necessarily. But as time goes on, they're going to come to the understanding that I lived. I took every moment. And I did something with it. Every breath, I did something with it. And I was authentic in what I did. He's showing me that he knew there was no other him, right? Like, the thing that I find quite interesting about him is that he was taking his intensity, because he has like this intensity within him that almost feels like a storm that brews within him. And it's emotional and it's intense, and I see him funneling it into whatever he's creating so that it doesn't eat him alive. And he had the drive to do so. Did he like horses? It's so random. I don't know. I don't know. Something's coming up with horses. So there's, he just touched me. There is a knowledgeable person. It's not even just a person. I'm seeing his accumulation of knowledge as a soul. And speaking about this lifetime, he's kind of like laughing about that old saying, like, you know, how rock and roll is like you die young, or something along those lines. I'm trying to think of it, but it's like live fast, die young kind of energy to it, like going out, leaving a pretty corpse, you know, something like that. And I don't mean that to be offensive. I'm so sorry if I'm saying that as a metaphor. I'm not using it to compare to his tragic ending. And it is tragic. When somebody goes out like that, when it's sudden like that, the soul and is confused for a little bit, okay? The soul is confused, and they're usually hanging around going, what just happened? So that is something that occurred, but I see him being pulled right over. Okay, his energy is so pure, and I'm honestly like, it's like an innocence. There's an innocence about him. Maybe because, you know, I think of it in conscious human thoughts. Like, I'm 10 years older than him, so maybe I'm feeling like a little bit of this like little bro energy, and so but no, he has this inherent innocence and like a big lust for life, and took every opportunity and held it dear, held it to himself, and it fed him. It fed his soul, all these life experiences that he got to have, and he feels so fortunate. That's all he feels, is fortunate. He knows this lifetime was so good to him. And it was a redo, okay? He was, the lifetime that I see, I'm not seeing exactly, like it's coming in fragments, but he had a very up and down, tumultuous experience, very a childlike. I think he may have had a brother who may have been a twin, or that they were very close to one another, and he had he had to work a lot and be of service to other people, and he enjoyed being of service, and he enjoyed doing that. However, he didn't get to experience anything when he was doing all of that. So in this lifetime, he wanted to experience both. He wanted to be able to experience life as he wanted to be able to experience life giving back to other people first and foremost, but also being able to experience life for himself. So he was able to accomplish that in this lifetime as Oliver Tree. And so going out with a bang and I apologize for using that term. I'm so sorry. But, it's a colloquialism, and I apologize for using that. But that's what he's saying. That's what he's, because he's well past what happened. He's, it's quick for certain people. In the first couple of days, he was a little back and forth, but his transition was very quick at the same time. So he was stunned by the whole thing, but he wanted to exit at that time. And the completion that his soul felt upon leaving the body was what led him to transition quickly. And when he went to the other side, he had his life review. He saw the impact that he made on everybody, whose lives he's touched, from the personal relationships he had all the way through to his fan base and anybody who came across him. So yeah, he's saying the word touche, which it literally means touched. This young man was a very important person, and I can feel how strongly everybody feels about his passing. And he's feeling it, okay? He feels everybody's tears, every single one. Do not mourn for me, for I am fine. I am fine. I'm still here. I'm just not in that body anymore. So there's this is a very personal reading. Like, this feels really, really personal to, I'm feeling the need to get this across to a mother or a mother figure for him. That was his best friend. Okay, there was a mother figure who taught him and showed him through her lifetime how to be a humanitarian. But also taught him how to channel that intensity that he feels, that there's an inner chaos sometimes, and where to put that. And he helped other people by putting that into his art. He's saying his art. To all the weirdos, I hear that to all the weirdos. I don't know, guys. I don't know anything about him. I went into this not knowing a thing except how he died, and that he was a artist or musician of some kind, I think. I think that I also saw that he did stunts or something. I don't know. So I'm going into this blindly because that's how I go into things. I'd rather not know anything, but he is very proud about what he left behind. And he is also really proud about the humanitarian efforts that he made before his death. So there was something that was set into place before he died, that is going to have his spirit is connected to that, and so his spirit is going to live on with that humanitarian effort that he already created before he died. So he's showing that his spirit, it's like he wants to shout that, like, I'm still here, guys, dude, I'm still here. So, but he's happy and he's fine. And I feel for the people that are mourning him, and he feels it too. He does. But your grief, he wants your grief to be switched to happiness that he exists. Happiness that he was here and left a mark. You know? Celebrate his life instead of grieving his death. That's a huge message he wants to get across. So to all the people that loved him, I pray that your grief is lifted. And so does he. I'm asking if he has any last words, because I feel him kind of moving away a little bit. There's a brother. I don't know if it's a friend that he called brother or an actual brother. I didn't mean to leave you behind. I didn't mean to leave you behind. Ever. Both in life and in death. I love you. He's saying I love you to all his fans. He's saying I love you to his family. He's saying I love you to his friends. Everybody that has been touched by his life and his energy, he loves you, and he wants you to know that. And those are his last words.